one time there's so many things that could go wrong. One time I had the mute on. One time I wasn't sharing my screen. One time, anyways, so I'm gonna create two folders, one called Sheets and one called References. References is where I have my 2D references. Okay. Sheets is where I have my sheets. So references, I would have the container file in there. I would have the topo file, right away file, anything really. And we're talking about 2D right away, not the 3D right away. Okay.
Wait, in the reference or sheets, you said you would have those?
References.
That makes sense.
So I'm gonna create container over here. Because the model is one thing and production is something else. Like, I don't want to see the model in my sheet. You know, I want to see something cleaner than the model. So here I would typically reference in the topo. I think it's this one, right? Guess this is the breaklines. Do you all have a topo file? Like, you know, the one that shows power poles and
Yeah,
things like that?
we do. Did I not send it to you?
No, I don't think so.
Clicking on the wrong.
So I'm gonna throw it in the references. We'll just call it topo. I don't need this one. The breaklines. Where's the topo?
Is it not into June?
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
I don't know. When I changed the name, it didn't work, but that's fine. Oh, see that?
Is that why it's always been off?
Yes.
too?
You need to tell him you need it in US certificate because he's converting it from Autodesk or AutoCAD.
Okay,
And
that might explain a lot of our communication problems.
yes,
You're saying his file is in Imperial?
no, both are in feet, but one is international feet, one is survey feet.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Want his international.
Yeah. Which is the default for Autodesk.
Change it right now.
No, let me see how this is gonna look.
Gotcha.
I guess, I mean, since everything he gave us is in the same, it's gonna overlap.
Gotcha.
So there's an issue with that. All right, so
Why is it?
what is it?
That topo's wrong because that road is the old.
Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, hasn't been constructed yet, right?
No, it has.
Oh, it has been constructed. That's fine.
I mean, we can just move forward, but yeah, that's the old one.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, I'm gonna reference in the drainage file so I can see the culvert. Oh, it's a little bit off. You see that?
Is that the adjustment thing?
No, this is the US survey feet thing because it's off by probably 28 feet. Look, if I were to measure. Hard to measure between here and here. 10 feet. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the US survey feet versus international feet issue. Well, I'm just gonna move it. Okay, just move it right now to here.
So, but like in practice, you wouldn't ever want to do that, right?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no, never ever do that.
Ask them to send it directly,
Yeah.
otherwise it don't work.
Yes, you don't start work until you get a proper survey file. Just trying to demonstrate like the
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good enough.
I just want to make sure when I don't go back through this recording, oh, it's okay.
No,
Yeah.
never remove it unless you're very, like, unless you really know what you're doing.
Right.
All right. Gonna turn on something called level overrides. Okay. Because that's how it prints. Figured that out the other day, right? Then I'm gonna go to the level manager. Gonna clean up those levels. So level display also. I have a bunch of points that I want to turn off. So I'm gonna turn these off,
Oh,
these off.
do you know how many times I use that tool? I did not know about that.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, now you do.
just freeze stuff.
Turned off these. In terms of
To like select similar, like I remember that from Civil 3D and I really miss it.
no, there's no select similar here. All right, this is good. Production, change this to 1 to 20. That's the size we're gonna cut the culvert at. See a few more points. Oh,
There's been some surveyors too that they'll give you stuff on the same level. Well,
yeah.
like the text and the drawing of the
Yeah.
culvert,
Mm-hmm.
and that causes you can't turn one off without turning the culverts off, so I sent it back, but that goes into how do you scope the work authorization for them?
Yes, absolutely. What I do personally is before I start, and I know that the survey file now is in the right place and everything. I create a save as of it. I create my own levels, my own stuff. Yeah, it's tedious, maybe takes a couple hours, but a couple hours will save you a couple days
Right.
in the future. So, especially on a big project. So, I turn off all the levels that I don't want. I apply the right symbology that I want. Like for example, here, right? I want to see the contours. I think they look okay, but I don't want to see them black. Like I don't want them to be overwhelming. So the level is 3D contours, 1 foot. 3D contours 1 foot. Overrides. Change it to something maybe gray or very light gray. See if I can on this one. Not sure why the color table looks like this. This is not the
It's not our stuff.
it's not the default one.
It's pretty. It's weird.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this before I forget. I also really want to
Mhm.
go over like how I can get patterns because I don't have any patterns on mine.
Yeah.
And when I
Oh,
make
sorry.
it details, I know that's far off base what we're talking about now, but when
No,
I make
that's
it
fine.
details, it's
Yeah. E road at the pavement. Well, you know what? This is all topo, so I'm just gonna make it all the same color. Call it a day.
Yep.
Is this the right of way? Maybe just the right of way. We'll keep it at a different color. Level E right away. Existing. This one. I'll just keep it black. Give it 6 and 1. Oh, there we go. Looks good like this. I'm happy with it. We'll just hit save settings. Usually, honestly, I would just turn these off as well. You can also click on one, right click, and select level off. That also turns off the level. All right, just clean enough for now. Let's move on. So I have my alignment. I have my line work that I need. Okay. Oh, but as you notice here, this line work needs to be updated because we widened the road and all that stuff. I need to jump back into the culvert file, the drainage file.
Now, in the drainage file, only one person per file, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we have bigger projects, we split up the file into systems. So you have different outfalls, we just split them up. I just clicked on the refresh and it refreshed from my model. That's all I need. Do we want to adjust this or just keep it like that? Guess I'll just go ahead and adjust it quick. I'm gonna just adjust this and then wait for you.
Okay.
Just go like that. So I'm back in the container file. I'm gonna rotate my view to be along the culvert. Okay. Now, all it is just I'm gonna cut a plan and profile sheet. That's it. I have everything else ready. So open the profile view and just keep it on the side. Okay. Now we go to drawing production, named boundary. This is how we cut sheets using this tool. The drawing seed we're gonna use is the plan profile. Either one of those works fine. Just use the first one. Detail scale, let's try the 1 to 20 first, and then see how that works. So you see 1 to 20, that's one sheet. It's too big. So let's try something else. Let's do 1 to 10. Okay, 1 to 10 looks a lot better. But before I do that, I would like to change this to 1 to 10 as well. That way it updates the text. One thing they did on the new textile workspace is, do you know the activate button? Right click and activate. They removed that button.
Okay.
It was causing issues. I still have the older workspace, so I can still activate and move it, but they removed it. They want you to go to the file, move it, then come back, which is annoying. Very, very annoying, but it's okay. All right, come back here. 1 to 10. Okay, everything's good
More than
here.
likely what happened is you got 25 districts at TechStop. They're trying to make it foolproof.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to use that word, but like, by accident, somebody does something, and it's just like simpler just to go back.
Mhm.
Because they have to provide support to 25 districts around the state.
Yeah. True. So you see here, I cannot go beyond my beginning, but technically, just visually, I cannot. But if I type it in, I can. So if I do 9 plus 85, for example, I can, like, it moves that. This is basically all it is. It's just a cut. You know, what do they call it?
Flipping window.
The clipping window, yes, exactly. So now I can see a little bit before that. And the end of it, I don't really care. I can always take that back, you know, to reduce the end of it. I don't create drawing. Since this is a plan and profile, we create the plan and then we create the profile. It's a little bit of a confusing, it's a bit confusing, but just trust the process. We're gonna end it right here. And you see the group name, it's called BLCL under the group new. It's called BLCL, so just remember that group name. Now I created my cut boundary. I go back to the same tool. Now I click on profile. Now the seed that I'm gonna use is plan profile 8 right away. That's the same exact one that I used before. So you gotta make sure you use the same one. Use the same scale. Instead of station limits, do from plan group. And you see that we only have one group called BLCL. We don't have any other group. Vertical exaggeration 10 should be okay, I think. And the rest you don't have to change anything really. This one we're gonna check the create drawing. And then here it tells me at the bottom, identify profile view. So I just click inside of this view. Boundary will not fit within given parameters. Okay.
You change the line.
Text maybe.
I think
That additional, I would use the text.
text. No, it's not about the text. I think it's the scale, something off about it. Hold on, let me change this to 1 to 20. To 10. Oh, I think it's the exaggeration probably. It's not gonna fit in the profile window. This is where the trial and error starts. So you gotta
Iterative.
the iterative process. So let's just try 4x exaggeration, see if that works. Oh, yeah, you see that?
Okay.
It's very small. So let's try 10. Yeah, it doesn't like 10. So let's try 5. It won't fit. 4 is the best it can give us. Of course, this is like, it's gonna look more like this. So 4 is okay, yeah. I think, I remember, I think 4 is standard on cross-cover sheets, I think. We'll test it out and see if that works. All conduits, terrain. Okay. Use terrains as well. That's it. Now I want to put that sheet in a separate file. So I go to sheets, okay. That's where I'm gonna place that sheet. Everything here is okay. Oh, okay, I have an issue, you see. Here it's 1 to 100, here it's 1 to 10. So there was a glitch. Although I chose 1 to 10, by the way, it just glitched. So I need to delete this and then redo it. Plan group, 1 to 10. 8 right away, 1 to 10, you see? Like, I gotta re-choose the seed. Sometimes it's just a glitch. This is 9 plus 95. Accept. Do it again. Like, sometimes you just gotta choose a different seed and then choose the same one. From plan group, yes. Identify the boundary. It's this one. Won't fit again. Try 4. Okay. That works. Create this terrain. All right. Same folder, no change here. Now we got both of these matching. You see at the bottom, 1 to 10, 1 to 10. Now we change the annotation to also say 1 to 10. That way everything matches up. That's the only thing we need to do. And just hit OK. See how this is gonna look. All right. Looks good. Doesn't look too bad, right? Cool. Yeah, no, looks good. I think the vertical exaggeration looks okay. The plan view looks okay. So now we just got to play around with the colors and all that stuff.
On this sheet right here is where we would actually add text that we wanted to.
No, not right here. So the way this works is it moves the model to put it on the sheet rather than move the border to put it on the model. Okay, so in previous, like if you remember previously, we used to move the border. We never move the reference files. Here it moves the reference files to put it on the sheet. It's the other way around.
Right, but if I want to put notes on the sheet, note 1 through 4.
I know it's fine, but if you want to put station offsets, it's not gonna work.
No, that's not what I meant. Just regular text for
Yeah.
annotation.
Yeah, you can put it, but I wouldn't recommend putting it here. We have these two models where we can place everything. So if I come to this model,
Oh,
this is where I would place all my notes. Or if I go to the other one, this is where I place my
but
plan
we're still
notes.
in the same sheet.
We're still on the same sheet. Yeah.
Ah,
These are being referenced into the sheet model. Yeah. It's a bit confusing, but yes. Yeah. Okay.
So where is it automatically pulling that text dot one from and?
References, you go to references, you see this.
But like, is there a way for us to make it automatically pull our Wilco title block? Or whatever you guys call it.
we could probably look at the library, copy it and save it, yeah.
Yeah, so you will need, do you have a,
Like, I've just messed a lot with it and I just could not figure out how to.
yeah, so what I would do, I would create a save as of this file. You see this one? I can go to Exchange. Took me to that file.
Okay, so it's changed just instead of having to go file, browse.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Pretty much, yeah. So I have this, right? Just go to file, save as. This is all the borders that come in by default.
Okay.
They're under C, text.connect, blah, blah, text.sheet borders. So you can call this Wilco, right, at the end. So like a plan and profile border. Wilco plan profile border. Save. Do you have a border?
Yes.
Send me a border.
I mean, I have the one that we have.
Yeah,
I'm
anything.
gonna send you.
If anything, yeah.
Just-
Shall see.
projects so that we can. So far, I've been saving them. So far, I've been saving them in the file, like the project file, and then just referencing them in
Mm-hmm.
to the drawings, like in the workspace.
You can put it in the references folder, the
Yeah.
one where you have the topo and everything else.
Mhm.
And just, yeah.
That's where I've been.
I mean, for you guys' projects seem kind of smaller, so for us, sometimes we have to create like 5, 6 different versions, one for TCP, one for traffic, because they have different notes and different things. So sent it.
That's something like, I wanna know how to put the border, like you just explained it on the
Yeah.
cut sheets. And
Yeah.
then also, I mean, I already know how to put it onto the. I don't know what to call them, like workspace sheets.
But getting it
But,
on the workspace is tricky.
well, I just reference.
We can, yeah, so I'm gonna show you the simple way to do it.
I keep using the word workspace wrong. I mean like the black screen.
Yeah.
Like I reference it in there, I make a saved named fence, and then I just print it. And it's probably not the most elegant solution.
Yeah, that's okay. Let me put it here under the references. Save. Uh, actually, this one, I'm just gonna move it. Okay, let's do a save as, that's okay. I'm gonna put it in the project folders under the references. Okay. Because you know that list of borders that you choose from when you try to create a sheet, like the plan profile, plan 1, plan 2, plan 3. Those, if you want yours to show up between those, it's tricky. Like
Okay.
I can show you how, but
Is it
it might
easier
take
to
us
do this?
probably like a couple hours to do it.
Gosh, I don't know if that's worth
Not a
it.
couple hours, maybe like an hour. All right. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'll show you the easy way,
Okay, I want the easy one.
especially for like a smaller
Yeah,
project, like this should be fine. Like it'll just be a process of double clicking on the border and swapping it with this one on every sheet. So say you have 20 sheets, you just have to do it 20 times. It takes a second to swap it.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're exactly like.
I like-
the other one.
I like
Yeah.
that anyway, because we have to, like, I don't know, there's different borders that we like to use for different ones anyway, so like having to set it up each different border to show up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move this from here, moving the Wilco one, okay, to the text.1. See that? I'm gonna move it again, match the corners. Then I'm gonna scale using points. First point, second point, third point. Okay. Seems like you guys have a bigger side border, so. Okay, so right now it's exactly in the same location as the text dot one. I can delete the text dot one. Okay. However, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna delete it. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna ungroup it. Right now it's grouped, or it's like a cell. Just gonna drop it. Like I'd rather have it exactly up to here because yeah, this is gonna go over the profile view.
Okay.
So just maybe just recreate this, you know, delete the text out. Select this stuff. Copy it over.
Yeah, I can make it fancier, whatever.
Yeah. What do I do?
We still recording?
Yeah, we're recording. Yeah. Unselect these. Scale maybe by 0.8 maybe. Yeah, that should be okay. You can modify those, and that's okay. Just give yourself some room. Okay. All right. Let me just move everything up.
What's that snap for? I never use it.
This,
Yeah.
the multi-snap, like it's everything,
Oh.
all types of snap at the same time.
I'm gonna try that one. That sounds way better. I've just been going in between
Yeah,
intersection and mid end.
yeah. You can also, you know, copy Kong's stamp, put it on the side until you will need it. You can copy this stuff as well if you want. Just put it here. And then the rest, I mean, you got it. So this is good enough for now. Got everything, and yeah, it's good. Let's go back. Oh, you know this back button also.
I usually the top one.
You click on the arrow. Oh, I double clicked it too fast. All right, going back to the sheet. Go to references, double click here, browse, and just select the border that I just created. So we put it in the same folder as the training or as the project. The references, this one. Is it okay? Why did that not change? Did it not save? Okay. It's reading from the C drive. Okay, that's fine. Let me do this quick. You know how I created a save as and I put it in the C drive under the workspace? It's reading from there, which I don't want. I can detach it, that's okay. I'm not gonna do anything. And go back to references, and this is the one.
Okay, so just detach the one I automatically.
Yeah.
Just repeating. just
Every
make sure I
sheet.
accidentally-
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so detach every sheet, reattach, treat correct order.
Pretty much, yep.
One thing.
Yeah.
Nice and pretty.
It's good. The reason why I kept everything else the same is, you see this over here?
Yeah,
This is being used in your print stuff. Like this level, D batch plot. I don't know what level you guys have, so I don't want to mess with the workspace settings. This is being read automatically based on this level you print. So kept everything else the same, just put in the new logo and modified this a little bit.
one thing is, we have. Language for this, the $ things that automatically update,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, the tags,
Will
yeah.
that still work? If we're using, I don't, like, is that still gonna work? I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something done through the pen table.
Right.
That's not, it has nothing to do with this stuff.
And I,
Like these, you mean, right?
yes,
Yes, this will work as long as you have the pen table.
the way I've been doing that is saving a print style, tell me if there's a more effective way. I've been saving a print style and using like the pen table and saving it as like print style, and then every single time I go to print, I just have to select that print style.
Yeah, that works.
Is that?
Mhm. You can do that, yeah. We got everything here now. A couple things you'll notice, my spacing of the grid is way too big, right? Ideally, I want a much tighter spacing. The answer to that is a lot more complicated than it should be, unfortunately. But we're gonna go through it anyways. So let's go back to the container, okay? You might be wondering, like, why are we going back to the container? Or in the sheet, why can't we just modify it in the sheet? The reason is, my profile cut is in the container. That's where everything is getting controlled. So if I go to my project explorer, I go to Open Road Standards, and go to my annotation groups, profile, and profile grid. This is where all the annotation is coming from for the profile. Right click and manage. You get all those different things. Look overwhelming. So the one that you want to look for is so this is the major grid, minor grid, major grid line properties, minor grid line properties. So I just need to look at the major and minor grid properties. That's it. Right now the vertical interval is at every 5 feet. And so it's putting a major grid at every 5 feet only. So I can make this every 2, for example. And horizontally, it's doing every 100 feet. So since this is 1 to 10, so I'll just do 2 and 20. Okay. And let's try that out. This also takes some trial and error as well. So I modified this, closed it. Then I go back and open my sheet. Did not update yet, but there's something called a drawing model annotation. So I can remove all my annotation from this drawing model. See the all drawing models? I don't want to remove annotation from the plan view. I just want to remove it from here. So just hit no, and then annotate drawing model again.
Mess up everything.
Yeah, that is very critical. And we're going to use that annotation group, same one that we modified, the profile grid. I can make a save as, of course, of this if I want. There we go. See this? Now we have a much better looking grid spacing. Going back here. Okay, so a couple of things which I hate is since this is coming all from the model, all this line work, I cannot modify unless I modify the model itself. Okay.
Right.
So how am I going to delete these lines? And especially for a cross culvert sheet, like you will never able to get it perfect in the model.
Freeze the layer.
You can, yeah, but to me, it's like okay, I have enough information to say that I don't want the model to be involved at this point in terms of producing this plan, okay, or this profile. What I do is up to you. You can fix the model and do however you want, but sometimes you have submittals and you want to make profits. So you right click and you merge into master. Okay. And you make sure you check this part, merge visible edges of 3D attachments. So
What happens if you don't click that?
it doesn't merge into master.
It'll be pretty obvious what you missed.
Yeah. All it says all it's telling you is, do you want to merge the 3D lines coming from the model? That's it.
Okay.
Was this 1-to-1 or anything you draw that be exaggerated?
Exaggerated 4. This is 4x exaggeration. Okay. So now if I click on any of these lines, these are microstation lines at this point. See this? Any line I click on, this is just microstation. So makes life simple. For example, raising this head wall. Or maybe just tying it like this, you know? Well, life is nice. Like just doesn't have to be so complicated and models and all that stuff. And these like right away markers are so annoying. Keep those, just keep those ones. Maybe make them a little bit smaller.
So this is like just where you end up labeling, making things pretty.
Yeah. What is this called? Toggle AccuDraw, you know this one, right?
I know it, but I don't know what it's for.
This is, let's say I have this line and I want to keep it in the same like plane or, you know, keep it vertical. See how it locks? There's a lock, it locks it for me.
How's that different than using the on the line?
You can do the extend also, it's the same thing. Or if you're trying to draw a line, right?
Yeah.
This gives you a lock, an X and Y lock.
Okay.
Or say you want to draw the line at a certain angle. You just click M and it changes it to polar coordinates. See at the bottom?
Okay.
So you can now hit
So instead of,
tab
like drawing a line, then rotating, you can just.
and do 80-degree line, for example. So it just helps you draw stuff more accurately. Especially with this, right? The pavement stuff. Would wanna tuck it all in. Make it look neat.
So if we were like relying on these quantities and being perfectionist about it, we'd go back through the model.
Yeah, like in this area. In real life, this is how it's gonna look like. It's not gonna look
Right.
like the model. So you can either modify the model and create a new template that is like a vertical wall or, vertical pavement cut. Or just push it out more, push out the walls more to avoid that, kind of like here.
Yeah.
Let's move the wall. A little bit like this, for example, and just tie it in. But at least I got my flow line of the culvert right. Everything is right, Like this is what I care about. I mean, this one is wrong also, right? I know that for sure. Something's off here with the existing ground. I can drop this. Yes, it's a bit of a liability, but if you're confident about what you're doing, it's okay. You can also add the concrete riprap, right? Sometimes you have the what do they call those? I forgot. Yeah, like the toe, basically.
Oh, right.
Is it too early?
So back in the day, there used to be a plan view labeler that would allow you to
Yeah,
select the element and get the slope, grades, things like that. Is it
Uh-huh.
still?
still here. Yeah, still here. So anyway, after I've done this, we can always add the annotation. So you just place notes. So say you want to label, I don't know, edge of pavement. E. I want to label the size of the culvert. So say culvert RCB 8 by 4, for example. So you know how to do this stuff, right? At this point. So.
No, I'm at the plan view labeler. Where's that at?
Oh yeah, I'll show you that in 1 second.
Sure.
So you just label stuff. You know how to add labels. Now let's go to the plan view. Plan view, you don't have to merge into master unless you want to. I mean, you don't have to. At the same time, also, like, this is also coming from the model, right? And it seems like it's outside of the limits of my cut profile. So I'll need to do something. I need to adjust this edge to show the rest of this. So there's some manual manipulation I'll show you. But say I want to annotate my station offsets. There's something called a civil labeler. And then we go to plan points, station offset. You've used this one. No? Okay. Do you know about this? No? So under the drawing production tab, civil labeler.
Okay, I usually just do place text.
Yeah, if you're doing station offsets, how do you do that?
I know.
You haven't done station offset,
No.
okay. So station offset, hit place, tells you where's your alignment. This is my alignment. Now, say I want to annotate this point for the start of the culvert. I just do that. I want to annotate this for my edge of pavement, for example. I want to annotate the center. So I forgot to turn on the center line of the road. So usually you want to annotate the center. So this end of my culvert right here. My edge of pavement right here. That's pretty much it. Let's go to the container a little bit. Alright, you see this? This box. This is the one that's in my sheet. So see, like we're slightly off. Those vertices, I can just move them like this. I mean, this is a no print kind of level. So I can just do this. It's okay.
Is it gonna show up like that?
The sheet, yeah, but when you print it, this is on a no fault
Right.
level, so it doesn't show up. And you can clean it up. It has so many vertices. I can delete some of these. If you delete vertices, just delete some of these. I don't really need all of them. Yeah, maybe this is good enough. Try to get it as close as possible to what you need. That way it doesn't go beyond the sheet border. Yeah, that's good enough. Bottom as well. Delete vertices. There's a bunch of them.
It doesn't just default to 4.
You can make it. You can make these less. But if you have a curve, if your road has a curve, you
Yeah.
want more, so
That makes
it
sense.
cuts it nicely. Yeah, just keep it at this. Let me also modify this Linework to make it thicker. So this level, do storm nodes, make it 2. This is storm conduits, make this a 2. All right. There's also ways to make the inner walls show. This is the exterior wall. So if you want to see the inner walls, you can turn that on. Well, if you want to see like a dashed line for the wall thicknesses of this, you can do that too. No, not the head walls, for the pipes and RCBs. This is good enough for me. Let's go back to sheets. Yeah, you see this?
You have to be careful not to go too low.
Yeah, and we're exceeding from the top as well.
Will it print that, or will it just turn
Yeah.
off?
No, it'll print everything to the green line. Honestly, you don't need this much of a like this long of a parallel wall. But
Yeah, it's just for example.
details, you can figure it out. I mean, one thing you can do is just lower everything here a little bit down, and lower the profile view even. So, couple. Profile. Just want to adjust the colors on here as well. This is level geostorm conduits. Okay. With the overrides, it looks okay. Maybe except this one. TC, LTS. This one. Make it black. All right, now printing. Easiest way is Control P. And you don't have to do anything else. Black and white. This is the default black and white. Pen table, the workspace comes with a default one. You can just load that. And print a file. Here you create a new folder, call it PDF, for example. There it is. Here's my plan view. Or culvert sheet needs work, but
Or is it?
it seems like it's defaulting everything to black and white. There's no gray. And I wonder why I did everything in here. Because we did gray for the topo at least. Okay. Yeah, this is
That again? Oh, it changed the in here too.
here it's gray still.
Well, if you zoom out, the border,
Mhm.
our logo is supposed to be different color.
Oh, yeah. Because I mean we printed in black and white, but here it's also not colored. It's really just playing with the overrides at this point.
Okay.
So a couple of questions on this one.
Yes.
So you notice how the north arrow is upside down? And
Yeah.
we like having it up. Again, was this out of your control or was it because of the direction that you create the alignment on this one or? Could we have done something different to have made it go up? We were thinking about it.
Align the road south to north. We did the alignment north to south. That's why.
The road,
Okay. Because the road alignment is going from the bottom of the page to the top of the page right now. Okay. I mean, when we first started, we weren't really thinking about the direction. We just went
No.
left to right. But we did it north to south. So if we were to do it south to north, or cut this the other way, like have the alignment of the culvert flipped. Yeah, you can have the north pointing up.
I don't know how much.
But usually, if your road is going like this, going like south to north, you cut your sheet this way, like you place your culvert alignment like this, left to right. But here we did north to south, so I did the alignment right to left, which is why the north is upside down.
And then, one other question too, if I wanted to have the skill bar in there,
Mhm.
would that be part of the border library or?
Just
do
the
we
border.
have,
Yeah, just part of the border. So you'll just grab it, paste it somewhere here in the border file.
It'll be off to the side and just move it onto your sheet.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty snazzy.
Yeah.
Now, same thing with the seal. Do we mess with the seal at this stage right here?
The
Or
seal.
do you use Adobe or something like that to add
The seal.
seal, interim seals, anything like as a watermark?
No, we usually just add it in the DGN. So yeah, you usually do it in the border.
And it's a signed one, it's a signed,
What I mean.
like Hans signatures right there.
Yeah.
All right. And let's just say this is final plans that he's gonna have. How does he sign it and date it? Do you make, okay,
You
and then
either
you
do
put it in
it
there.
in the PDF, either do that in the PDF, or sometimes what some of us do is just do like where is it? Is it this one?
Could you reference in the signature? Like raster?
Yeah, you can raster it, yeah. We do that too. Oh, this one, I guess, yeah. Um, Basically, you just have some like line work representing the signature. But you can raster it too, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe this one. Where is it?
Now, back in the day, we could paste tables in here, sometimes some are quantity boxes.
Yeah,
Do we still have linked Excel spreadsheet tablets?
yeah. So if I go back to the plan view, say I want to place a table right here. Under drawing production, there's a place table tool. Click on it. I can either place a table and type it in myself in the DJN, or see this from file,
Okay.
browse to an Excel file and just place it from there. Yeah. There's more to it, because you have to adjust the settings of cell width and height and all that stuff. So
I don't know how they do it here, but I know before some districts wanted a sheet, quantity box on each sheet, especially, and then
yeah,
others, they only want a recap.
especially for removals, right?
Do one at the beginning of the sheet set, the whole project.
Yeah, that's the more common. Yeah. All right, we had the print organizer lab,
Patterns.
patterns. What else?